Hello travelers and welcome back to Tourist to Local.
Last time you saw us, we were in the coast of Oaxaca, but now we're in the capital.
I'm so pumped. I've been wanting to come to this city for forever.
In this episode, we're going to show you everything that you have to see in Oaxaca City.
This is actually a city that Martina said is one of the most authentic Mexican cities and is so often overlooked. I'm pumped to be seeing it. Now, if you're new to this channel, I'm from the USA.
I'm from Mexico.
And our goal is to visit every state in the United States and Mexico. So make sure you subscribe to keep up with our journeys. We're starting off our adventure here. Where are we, Martine?
We are in the Andador Turistica.
What does that mean exactly in Spanish?
It means like a street that you can walk and it's touristy.
Nice! Touristic walking street, I like it.
As you walk through the streets of Oaxaca, one of the first things you'll notice is a giant tent overlooking the city below.
That's where the annual Guelaguetza is held. If you find yourself in Oaxaca during the month of July, you may be lucky enough to attend the celebration of Oaxaca's indigenous dance, culture, and culinary achievements. Oaxaca is home to 18 out of the 65 ethnic groups that inhabit Mexico, and this gathering celebrates the rich traditions of the different ethnic groups throughout the state. After getting our bearings, we spent the rest of the evening popping in and out of various shops, taking lots of fun photos, and resting for our big day tomorrow.
It is our first morning here in Oaxaca and things are already off to a magical start. One thing that's been so noticeable about this city is how colorful it is. And I just came across this tree as we were walking and it is just the brightest pink, matching like the bright pink of the buildings around us. Gotta love this city. Next stop is the Zocalo, where there is always something going on. For example, there's a band right now behind us playing this beautiful chorus. As we stand here in front of the cathedral, there's always something special to see here.
Zocalo is also a nice place to grab a drink or getting a tour. There's a lot of people offering tours over here to go to Hierve el Agua or to go to different places. Actually, we're gonna release in 2 weeks a video of us going to Hierve el Agua, but not with a tour, by ourselves in a cheaper way, in a local way. So wait for that video in 2 weeks, or if you're watching this in the future, probably it's already out.
Alright, it is lunchtime and we headed over to a spot you guys have to see. It's called Mercado 20 de Noviembre and it's a great spot to try all of the local dishes that Oaxaca has to offer. And actually, a little shameless plug, we made a whole other video on all the food you need to try in Oaxaca. It is a very in-depth video. We go over every single dish. Right now we're going to be digging into a tamal, Oaxaca style, as well as some memelas with crickets on top. So you guys want to check out that video, but this is definitely a must-see spot when you're here. Next stop for us was the Jardín Etnobotánico, and usually when we visit new cities, my favorite part is always the gardens. I love it.
Right. And the difference between a botanical garden and an ethnobotanical garden, it's in a botanical garden there's flowers and trees from all around the world, and in an ethnobotanico it's only from the place. There's a lot of protocols over here. To entry over there is every hour, but they have to be in groups of 25. There's a Spanish one and there's an English one. The Spanish one is 1 hour long and it costs 50 pesos each. The English one is 100 pesos each and it's 2 hours.
The garden itself is beautiful, but what I wish is that you could roam freely, because I kind of felt like the guards were always watching us. If we were a few steps off, we would get in trouble. Like if you're trying to drink something and you have a mask on, you have to be like really quick to put it back on.
That's right.
I just felt like I couldn't really enjoy it to the fullest, and it was a lot of listening.
That's right.
Yeah.
And you cannot record inside.
That's the other thing. No recording for some reason, so all we have are these photos to show Overall, it was, I don't know, if you're gonna do the tour in English, it's 2 hours. The Spanish one is 1 hour. I wouldn't have found it worth it to be there for 2 hours. And like I said, as a plant lover myself, I wish I had more time to kind of be by myself and look at the plants. I kind of felt like I was being herded around. And normally, I'm not this negative about a place. Normally, I'm not. You guys know this. But I just have to be honest. Regardless, it is still a good way to pass time, I suppose. And we're in a really good location because we have a few other things to show around here.
That's right.
All right, let's get to exploring.
Vamos. Next up is El Templo de Santo Domingo. That is this one over here. It's one of the most famous and beautiful churches in Oaxaca. A lot of people, they take photos over here because there's maguey outside and you can take a very nice picture over here from Oaxaca. And actually next to it, it's our next stop, but it's closed, which is very unfortunate. El Museo de las Culturas de Oaxaca, which is, I think, the best museum in Oaxaca, but right now it's closed. Why is so important that one? Because I wanted to show to Juliana the treasure of the 7th tomb, which was found in Monte Albán. Over there, there's a treasure, a Mixteco treasure. Even though Monte Albán is Zapoteco, it was a Mixteco treasure over there. It was discovered in 1932, and it's over there. It's so beautiful. I really wanted to show it to Juliana, but it's gonna be another time because it's closed for the pandemic.
Since we got to the state of Oaxaca, one thing I have been dying to do is go on a little shopping spree because there's some amazing shopping here. You guys may already know this, but we just recently moved into our own apartment and there's a lot of home decor I've been seeing that I would love to get. Plus, it's my friend and dad's birthday this month, so I'm gonna get a couple souvenirs. And the perfect place to do that is my friend's new business called Oaxaca Collective. It sounds really cool and I think we're gonna find some good things there.
Oaxaca Collective is located in the Camaleon Sala de Arte. You can grab a cup of coffee here and browse the amazing display of handcrafted Oaxacan wool rugs and home goods. You can also find hats, jewelry, and clothing from other local artisans. Along with the shop, we also enjoyed picking up souvenirs at Maria's Arte y Diseño. They sell cool stickers, water bottles, and this guy. You can really go crazy with shopping in the city.
After watching those fabrics in that store, it's the perfect complement over here. So we're going to the Museo Textil de Oaxaca.
I look for the things I don't know.
So over here in Oaxaca, it's a little bit like New Orleans. When somebody got married, you have to do this thing. So it's beautiful to watch. We're very lucky.
God, I hate to say it, Martin, but I think their wedding may be cooler than ours.
Oh, we lose.
Dang it, we're so competitive. I just made you walk those stairs like 5 times for that shot.
Good exercise.
Another day, another gorgeous place to visit in Oaxaca.
Today we are in the archeological site of Monte Albán.
This is definitely the highlight of our time here in Oaxaca City. This is definitely a must-see highlight, a gorgeous, well-preserved ruin area that is right in the middle of the city.
And also, I don't know if you noticed, but we have new hats.
Oh my gosh, we saw this guy yesterday on the street that we had to stop because his hat was so cool and he told us he bought it here.
That's right.
And normally we don't really like to buy souvenirs at really touristy destinations, but these were not a bad price. They were, how much?
250 pesos.
Each. We bought 3. And I would have just paid that whole total just for one. They're so, so nice.
So we look like Indiana Jones, and that's the perfect outfit for Discover the Ruins.
Yeah.
Monte Albán is so important? This was the capital of the Zapotecas. It was founded 500 years BC. It was one of the biggest cities of Mesoamerica, and that's why it's very important not only for the state of Oaxaca but also for Mexico. This is one of the only ruins in the country that has a name in Spanish. Almost all of them, they have the name in their native language. And there's a lot of theories of why it's Monte Albán, because of the white flowers of the trees, because there was a soldier that bought a lot of land over here and his last name sounded like that. There's a lot of theories, but there's not an official one.
That wraps up our video on everything you need to do during your time in Oaxaca City.
We have such an amazing time in this city, but remember, next week we have another video.
Yeah, we're gonna be showing all of the food you need to eat in Oaxaca City. I'm very excited for that video because we do some crazy things, including eating some crickets at one point.
And also trying all the amazing things that the Oaxaca state has to offer. So there's a lot of food.
Plus, we've also filmed some videos on the coast of Oaxaca that we totally recommend you check out. And we had a great time over there.
Remember to leave a comment, what do you like the most about this video, and also if we missed something about this beautiful city.
Yep, we'll see you guys in the next one. So long.
Travel well.
And make the world your neighborhood. See you guys next time.
Bye.
Curious what camera gear we use while traveling? Want to rock some of our awesome merch? Or maybe you just want a discount with some of our favorite companies? Make sure to check out the description of this video for links to all these things and more.